Sorry, welcome back. I am Nicole Arrington, coming to you from Helen, Montana with Big Sky Cards. This will be part 2 for whatever reason. My camera just stopped working. But we were right in the middle of finishing off this butterfly card. I have Mango Melody, and I've got a blending brush, and I'm just going to take it with my Mango Melody and kind of golden up the outside of the So Saffron. And I run it a really nice dark. If I need to, I can get out the pumpkin pie. But I do want kind of like nice deep coloring on the edge, because I'm going to put this over, and as you can see, that just gives it like that the butterfly effect look with the colors changing on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this. I'm just going to glue down Happy. Go ahead and get the birthday. Happy birthday. Oops. And then, trying to put those away, I'm just going to take my bone folder and kind of curl that in. Oh. So my wings dent inwards. Let me get that. And we'll go ahead and put it right there. And there you have it. Isn't that another gorgeous butterfly card? All right, on to our second to last card, which I'm just quite excited by. There's quite some techniques to go on here. All right. What I have is a piece of basic white cardstock scored at 4 1/4. Gonna burnish that. All right. I also have another piece of basic white cardstock cut at 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Some 5 1/2 by 1/2 inch of Blushing Bride. Who knows why I can never ever remember it. A pre-cut out Blushing Bride butterfly. A piece of basic white butterfly background that matches that. That Flower Bloom paper that we just got from Celebrations. That is 3 1/4, 3 3/4 by 2 inches, along with some labels that came from the Happy Hippo Dies bundle. The Hippo Happiness bundle. All right, so, but what I wanted to do with this one is I wanted to make my butterfly sparkle / shimmer. So I'm going to take my all-purpose frost white, and I'm going to frost this up along with my outside pieces. So I'm going to get a piece of paper to protect, and then I'm going to get a dauber. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to shake that up really well, and I'm just going to lightly, and I'm going to scrape that off, I'm going to lightly grab some from the lid, and I'm going to just kind of massage this in. So that I get a nice kind of glitter look to it. Can you, oh, you can see kind of that shimmer. Gosh. There, that might be better. So if I bend it, it really shimmers. I'm going to do that to both pieces and my butterfly. And the reason I'm not spritzing is because I want the whole thing to shimmer, not just the parts I spritz. So I'm going to get that whole thing. And now I'm going to get that butterfly. I'm just going to daub it everywhere, and when I don't have enough, oh my goodness, first time ever I've ever run out. Let's get a little bit more on the lid. Okay. Oh, that's really juicy. All right, I am going to set that beautiful little butterfly over to the side to dry. And I am going to, ooh, I'm going to take, I don't think I have the right color. I'm going to give this butterfly a blended coloring. Oh, before I do that, I got a piece of white ribbon that I want to match to my blushing bride. And so, uh-oh, where did I put my little spritzer? Okay, so I put some rubbing alcohol in here, and then I put 5 or 6 drops of re-inker, a blushing bride re-inker, so that it matches my cardstock, because I do not have this color in a blender pen. And then I sprayed it and sprayed it. So let's go ahead and do that. And this one you do want, I have 2 layers of paper here to kind of protect. Oh man, it really smells alcohol-y. All right, but so you want to get it really good. All right, and then you will set that aside to dry. And I think I filled my bottle up to here, and I still, so I've maybe used half of it, but I think I used, well, right now I didn't use that much, but I can tell you when I first did it, I didn't know exactly how much free ink drops I wanted to put, blah, blah, blah. So there was some trial and error. So I did lose some of the alcohol, but the purpose of the alcohol is to let the ribbon dry it'll dry quicker. And the other thing I learned was some of my scrap papers, so here it is, it's really, really wet. If they have ink on them, they will soak in to your ribbon, so just be careful with that. But I'm going to go ahead and get my smaller label that comes from Hippo Happiness. And I am going to get the phrase from Hippo Happiness. We're going to stamp that in Tuxedo Black. Fluttering by just to say hi. I mean, how great is that of this phrase for like butterflying as well? I mean, it totally works. So there we have fluttering by just to say hi. It just makes me so happy saying that. Clean off my stamp, put it away, and I will go ahead and adhere this down with my glue. All right, and I'm going to take the one that I already pre-made, and I'm going to tape. I'm going to get my tape and just tape it on, and that's just to, oops, got that twice as long of a piece of tape as I need. Well, all right, but so I don't have this like harsh line here. I'm just going to put this ribbon in here to kind of break it up. Like that. And like that. Isn't tape just one of those the best tools ever? Okay, so then I am going to take my liquid glue and just put a little border along here on the edge, and take one of my little strips that I shined up, make sure the shiny stuff's on top so you can see it. I will do the same thing again on the other side. And of course I've got like the smallest amount sticking over. So I'm just going to get those. Snip, snip. Oh, yes, I forgot. I was going to get out a blending brush. And get the Blushing Bride. My Blushing Bride is very, very old because it's still the linen one. Haven't updated it. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of color. And darker, I think, around the edges. And lighter in the center. or not. All right. Set that aside, set that aside, set that aside. We can try this again. All right, I will go ahead and glue this down. And the reason I gave that some coloring was so that when I've got this, you've got some more oomph to it behind that. And again, I will take this and kind of curl my wings very gently, because you pull too hard and guess what's going to happen? Rip. Really, that's never happened to me. You kidding me? I've been like way too harsh on things before. And then here's my Hippo Happiness labels. Comes from the Hippo Happiness bundle. Go like that. Go like that. Fluttering by just to say hi. Oh, that just makes me smile. Okay, and then I will go ahead. Ooh, that top one's sticking up too. All right, there we go. Should have had more white sticking out the sides. Well, that just goes to show you I wanted too much glitter. Oh well, it's still pretty. You still get a hair of it. And I'm going to move this around so you can just see the glitter effect, that shimmer effect. It is just so, so, so pretty. I can't get over how beautiful that shimmering is on these butterflies. All right, now I have one last card. Isn't that so, so exciting? All right, so I've got a piece of, it is Razzleberry. What's the color called? Rich Razzleberry. That is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to go ahead and score at 4 1/4. I know everybody's just going to be astounded when it's not that standard card. All right. Okay. And then I've got a piece of cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 4. And what I'm going to do with that, I am going to get my Post-its. And I'm going to mask about 1 inch from the bottom and 1 inch from the top. No, that one's going to be smaller. Maybe 1/2 inch. Bottom gets bigger. I don't know. I want more space. Here we go. And I'm going to take my blending brushes and I'm going to get my Rich Razzleberry. Oh. Ooh. All right, my piece of cardstock, or my protection here. All right, so I'm just blending in here. I'm gonna rub off a little here, and then I am going to blend in just a little bit throughout here. Yeah, maybe I'm going to go a little bit longer, further. that. I'm going to set aside my rich raspberry, and I'm going to get out balmy blue. And I will get out my blue blender, ink it up, and I'm going to go ahead and get this whole area. Balmy blue. And then the third color I'm going to get is I'm going to get Night of Navy, and kind of where these two colors are overlapping, I'm just going to take my Night of Navy and just kind of go over that area where they're both overlapping. And just give it another, just a nice little dark coloring. Give it a third coloring. Okay, and then I can just peel off my Post-its. This is the magic part, I think. Just peel those off, and I've got these nice little lines. Nothing to it. But there was a purpose. There was another purpose other than just doing that. And that was so that I could stamp this. And where did my ferns go? Of course I set them somewhere crazy. I'm going to take my fern stamp and Garden Green. Oops, that's shaded spruce. Garden Green. And I'm going to do several stamps, and I'm just going to stamp off one in full color and one in darker color. And I'll do that again. Like that. And because I mess, I can have my stamps go up further. Isn't that great? And it kind of goes up over the top and just gives it, you know, just a really nice kind of look, like it was totally intended. It's magical. And I think I'm gonna use I Made You a Card Because You're Worth It, and or else I'm gonna do Happy Birthday again. Or better still, I should do a thank you. Wonder where my thank yous are. Sweet treats. That's really nice. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do thank you. Oh no, no, no. I think I'm gonna use You Melt My Heart. And I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black. And give it a nice solid stamp. All right, now I can finally do the final assembly. Thank goodness, because this is taking forever, right? Okay, and instead of centering this one, I thought I would set it up like that. Isn't that cool? All right, so the butterflies I used the outline in pumpkin pie. There's the word. Gosh. You would think I had little kids or something and they use up all my brain power or something. Haha. That they do. They still do. Oh, there's a little piece in there. Alright, again, I'll take my bone folder and curl it very gently. Because I like my butterfly to have an inward. Okay, let me set that aside. And as some of you can see, I've got that little smooge. But you know what? You know how we're going to fix that problem? We're going to take a pick tool, pull the yuck stuff off, squeeze it out, pull that back. Where did my rhinestones go? That would be a very good question. I am always asking myself, who moved them? I mean, who does that to you? Takes your rhinestones, moves them. Alright, so obviously I want a rhinestone right there. Cover up my little smooge. My Stampin' issue. That's why we embellish. It's just to cover up all those mistakes. Let's see. I think I want a couple more. Here I was getting so impressed with my skill set with that. Take a pick tool and goes and fails on me. All right. And then I fail at being able to do that. So there you have this card that has the the masking, the blend-in mask. All right. So that was the last of our cards. I will quickly go through the cards that I made tonight. So I'm going to call this the masked card. Then we've got the shining, shimmery butterfly card. So pretty. The happy card. Your Z-fold pop-up card. What to do with the scrap piece card. And the faux belly band card. Now remember, this slides off and it opens up like that because it's a gatefold card with a faux belly band. I love it. I'm gonna have to come up with some more of these faux belly bands. All right. So tonight, if you would like any of the materials I have demonstrated tonight, I'd be extremely happy to be your demonstrator. You can go on to StampinUp.com and enter my name, Nicole Arrington. Also provided below, I have given you a shopping list of everything that I have used with each card, along with, in addition to that, all the dimensions that I use, and those are way down there at the bottom. If you have any questions, I am glad to answer any of them. You can please send me comments with questions in this video, or you can email me at bigskycardsnicole@gmail.com. Please also check out my website, bigskycards.com, for other inspiration and card making ideas. And hopefully, my household became sick this week, but hopefully by the end of this weekend, I will have those card kits and paper packs up and ready for you to purchase off my website. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.